Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a back to school video. I cannot believe it is that time of year and my daughter is starting preschool this year. I cannot believe it. It is crazy how fast time flies. If you are a mom of kids going back to school this year, I'm sure you totally understand that. It's exciting, but it's also sad at the same time. But anyways, I wanted to sit down and put together a video of everything I got for back to school season. And then we also have a good bit of fall home decor from Walmart. Their fall home decor is so good this year, so definitely stay tuned for that. I will have everything linked in the description box as well as in a pinned comment, and you can also shop using the QR code on the screen if you're watching on a TV. But anyways, let's just dive right into it. I am going to start with the back to school stuff. I'm actually partnering with Walmart on today's video specifically to share back to school because it is very rare that back to school season goes perfectly planned and you have everything you need and you don't run into any problems. I mean, I really hope that that is you, but most of the time it is not. But it's okay because even if you do run into a problem, that is where Walmart comes in. They have saved me so many times. Obviously, this is my first back to school season, but with so many other events, there's always something you forget. And I immediately hop on my Walmart app, schedule it for delivery to my house either the same day or the next day. I'm a Walmart Plus member, so I do get free same day delivery, which is so handy. It's so convenient if you forgot something from the school supplies list, if you realized your kid needs to wear red tomorrow or wear some crazy character. You can find all of that and more at Walmart. That's what I love about it because I can get snacks and clothes and pretty much anything that we would need all in one place. So that's exactly what I did. I placed an online order for all of her school supplies. I made it super easy. So I guess we'll start with the boring stuff first. I will pop up a picture of her school supplies list here. It really wasn't crazy. And because she's only going into preschool, we really only needed a bunch of antibacterial items, which you will see. So we have a 2-pack of Clorox wipes, a 2-pack of soap, hand sanitizer, tissues, Lysol, of course I got the fun pink pack, baby wipes, sandwich bags. I think that's pretty much all of the boring stuff, but she also needed a pack of Play-Doh, which is very fitting for preschool. I hope they have tons of fun with this. And then she is required to bring a lunchbox to school that is labeled. So I did get a couple different options just because I wanted to compare, and it's always nice to have two ready to go in the fridge. So I did get this one, which is actually from the Bentgo brand. This one is a little bit more expensive. I think it's going to be around 30 bucks, but it's really cute with the little ballerina dresses all over it. And as you can see, I did already label this one. These are dishwasher safe labels. If you guys are interested in those, I will link them as well. I like this one because you have silicone around it, so it's going to stay put on the table. Very important with toddlers. And you just open it up with those clamps, and inside you have lots of different sections. This is the brand that really popularized this style of lunchbox with all of the separate compartments. So you have a bigger one for a sauce, and then lots of other little snacks. This does pop out also, so you can throw this in the dishwasher. And these do come in a ton of different designs. So no matter what your kid is into or what colors they like, you can definitely find one that fits within their style. Now this one I wanted to try out because it is from a Walmart in-house brand called Mainstays, and it was like $7. Such a huge difference in price point. So I want to see how comparable they really are, and I just picked this one up in the pink and purple combo. I like the top of this one because it looks kind of glittery, and it actually comes with reusable silverware. And another cool thing about this one is it actually has a little handle. You pop this one open the exact same way, and again you have compartments inside, and then this one comes with a little removable sauce holder as well. Same with this one. This big section does come out so you can throw it in the dishwasher. Very convenient, and I would say this one is pretty comparable, and especially with including the little plastic silverware and the handle, it actually has a couple components that the more expensive one does not have. And I did get a couple of other lunch related items. This one is from Cook with Color, and it is basically their miniature snack tray with an ice pack. I do have this in the big version that we love to take to the beach and picnics and any road trips, things like that. But I thought this one might be a nice thing to pack for her lunches from time to time because technically we're only supposed to pack a snack. It's really just a half day of school. So this includes 4 different compartments, and like I said, it does have have an ice pack on the bottom to keep everything cold. And from the exact same brand, I also got this little berry storage cup that is great for on the go. My daughter, along with many other toddlers, can eat her weight in fruit. So this is definitely going to come in handy, especially for packing in her lunchbox. This is going to be a lot easier than putting them inside a lunchbox mixed with other things where they could leak onto other stuff and get mushy, all of that. And I almost forgot to mention, they also require a reusable water bottle be brought to school every single day. And again, it has to be labeled. So this is the water bottle we picked up for her. It is just plain and pink. This is also from the Mainstays brand, super affordable, but it is stainless steel. It has a little handle here. And we did practice with my daughter to make sure she was able to open it all by herself, and she is. And I really wanted the water bottle she's taking with her to school every day to be an affordable option, because we all know this is going to get dented and scratched and potentially lost. Now, the rest of the back to school items were not technically required, but I wanted to have several things for her to be doing at home as well, because it is only 3 days, it's a half day, and I want to make sure she's learning and practicing as much as possible. So I picked up a set of these My First pencils. They're just a little bit wider, so hopefully they're going to be easier for her to grip, and it does come with a pencil sharpener. I also got these Clicks Crayola retractable markers. These look so cool. We really don't have any markers in our house, so we kind of needed these anyways, and I love that she can click these back into their place on her own. I don't know why she kind of struggles with the caps of markers sometimes, and they always dry out, so hopefully that'll be a little bit better. I also got a little pencil case just to store all of that stuff when we're at home, and I like this one because it's kind of iridescent. We got a 2-pack of scissors. These are actually real scissors. She's already been practicing with those like fake little plastic toddler scissors, but I thought it was time to use some real scissors under supervision, of course. We have some jumbo crayons, Expo markers, which are really for me because I got her one of those back to school signs where I fill in her age, her favorite things, all of that good stuff for the first day of school, and I needed dry erase markers. I also picked up a new pair of headphones. She used to have some, but they broke not too long ago, so I went ahead and picked these up just to have on hand for whenever she's having quiet time or on road trips, things like that. And I actually like that these have a wire on them, because we had Bluetooth headphones, and for whatever reason, we always had an issue with the Bluetooth. It would try to do weird things like connect to my phone or just some random other device. So sometimes going back to the basics is the right move. And I really like the light pink color. And then I also got her several little learning kits. Like I said, I really want to work with her on her own when she's at home. So I needed some things to assist me in my teaching skills. So this is by the Learning Resources brand, which is a really good one, honestly, for all ages. They have kits like this for every single grade. But this one is the preschool letters activity set, so she can string letters together to make words. And we've already been working on reading and like sounding out letters together. So that'll be really good. And then I also got the number learning kit. She already knows all of her numbers, but I figured this would be a great way to kind of slowly teach addition and subtraction and how all the numbers kind of work together. Then I did pick up the Leap Reader reading system, and this looks really cool. I clearly have not opened it yet, but I am really excited to see how this works. Basically, this is just going to help them learn how to read, obviously, but it comes with 10 different books, and then it comes with this little device where they can underline each word, and I think it's gonna sound it out. Something like that, where it kind of works with them as they read. This is technically a little bit old for her, but she is pretty smart so far with her letters and numbers, so I want to kind of get the ball rolling with reading. And the very last thing we have back here is from VTech, and it is their Write and Learn Creative Center. So it's basically kind of like a toy, but it's actually going to help them learn how to write their letters. Again, she knows all of her letters, but she does need to work on actually writing them correctly. So this is going to be a fun way to help them do that. And it has all of the letters up here, and it kind of shows them exactly how to do it. I know my daughter is going to love that. She loves anything interactive. I feel like all toddlers do. And I think the last back to school related item I wanted to share are the books that I got her that are all first day of school related. I really wanted to make a first day of school or first week of school gift basket. So I put that together. Here is what it looks like. I did film a short form video on this. If you guys are interested, I will have that link down below. It is so cute, if I do say so myself. It's kind of a little messed up right now because I brought it downstairs, but I really loved how it turned out. And I did include several back to school books that I got from Walmart. First, we have Back to School with the Bernstein Bears. I loved the Bernstein Bears when I was little. Anybody else? Comment down below if you used to read the Bernstein Bears Paris series. And we have read a couple of them to Ella so far, and they are really good. They're like the best books that actually have life lessons instead of just like be kind to others. Like I love that life lesson, but sometimes you need a life lesson about cleaning your room or not being scared going back to school and stuff like that. So I'm excited about this one. I'm sure it's gonna be good. Then we have Be Brave, Little One, The Day the Crayons Made Friends. We have other books in this series and they're all really good. And then the last one is If You Take a Mouse to School, just for a little fun option. Oh, just kidding. I have one more back to school related item and I'm really excited about this. So this is an over-the-door weekly clothes organizer. This is going to be so useful. Obviously, during the school year, you are getting up really early. You got to pick out outfits, get dressed, get ready, eat breakfast, all of that good stuff. So I really need my mornings to run smoothly. And I think this is going to be such a great way to stay on track. So each day is labeled and in a different color. Some of them are kind of like folded up right now. I'll have to go ahead and fix that. But you get the point. You can put each outfit in its own slot so you know exactly what your kids are wearing that day. And this is also great if you have dad help a lot or anyone else coming into your house and helping your kids get ready. This is just going to make it a lot easier for everyone involved. But yeah, that is everything for back to school. She is completely set now for preschool in September. Definitely check out Walmart if you have missed anything on your list. Double check it because I'm telling you, there's always one or two things that you didn't think of. Okay, now I want to talk about some home stuff. Like I mentioned, the Walmart fall decor this year is incredible. I did get a few pillows. I don't really think they match though because I ordered them online. I thought they would match, but they don't really. So let me know which ones are your favorites in the comment section down below. Here is the first one. So you do have a green color on the base, but what really drew me in was this pretty brown fringe all the way around the pillow. That just looks so vintage. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is probably the biggest pillow, I think. And then I also got this one, which is a dark brown color with the green floral embroidery all over. This is probably my favorite. I really want to base my entire fall decor around this pillow. It is gorgeous. And again, a really good size on this one. And then here is the last one. It is a lumbar pillow. It's still a really good size, but this one has a warm brown color, a little bit of pink in there, and then of course that mossy green. The green is huge this year. I feel like I've been seeing green in so much of the fall decor, but I just loved every single one of those. Now I need to decide which one I actually want to style in my living room. Speaking of green, I also have this piece of decor, which is also a game. I thought this was so cool. It's actually a tic-tac-toe game that you can leave sitting out on your coffee table, on your sideboard table, wherever you want, and it actually looks like a book. Very vintage design. You also have the green mixed into this piece along with that chocolatey brown. But when you actually open this, you have a full tic-tac-toe game. I think this would be great if you have kids in the house, but it's also a good hosting piece too. It just kind of like gives something for people to do or even just to talk about. And they did also have a dominoes game. That one was sold out or I would have bought it. Then we have a couple of pumpkin candles. My favorite part. I love a good candle. Who doesn't? I feel like that is the first thing that really gets me in the fall mood. Candles and of course pumpkin spice lattes. So here's the first one. This one actually went viral on social media. It is a tortoise glass pumpkin shaped candle. I just love everything about this. The shape of it is beautiful. It even has like a little twisted vine detail. And I really like the scent on this one too. It is farm apple pumpkin. So incredible. A lot of candles are just very hit or miss. And I haven't really been liking a lot of the fall candles I've smelled this year, but this one is a winner. Cannot wait to burn this. And then once you're done burning it, you could definitely reuse the jar. And then I also got this one, which is in a really pretty velvet material. So this one is just a neutral tan color and it is in the scent Pumpkin Snickerdoodle Swirl. And again, this is such a lovely scent. This is going to smell like a bakery. When you walk in your house, it's going to smell like you are cooking the most delicious snickerdoodle cookie. I mean, it really is spot on. Speaking of good smelling stuff and the tortoise print, I also grabbed this fragrance plug set. I have not heard anyone talk about this and I don't really know why because it is so cute. It looks way more expensive than it is. Again, I love that brown tortoise design. And this one actually comes with a scent already in it. So the scent in it is sliced apple and cinnamon. And I actually didn't even know it came with a scent already. So I purchased mahogany sandalwood. So now I have two. But yeah, you just plug this into any outlet in your house and it is going to dispense a really good good smelling aroma throughout your house. Very excited about that one. Then we have a couple of blankets back here. This one here is from My Texas House. I love the My Texas House line at Walmart. It is just stunning. But yeah, this one is a throw blanket. So not the largest blanket you've ever had, but it's a good one to throw on the back of your couch or chair. And this one is just a dark chocolate brown and white plaid. So this is really going to kind of tie my entire decor together because I do have a lot of white and a lot of bright colors, but I also really love incorporating this dark brown. So that'll be perfect. And then I also just got a plain dark brown blanket. This one is in a chenille material. So very soft, super stretchy, cozy. And this one is a little bit bigger. This one is 50 by 72 inches. And then the other one was 60 by 80. So I guess they're actually the same size, but this one is definitely a little bit thicker. I also got a couple of dark brown frames, a smaller one and a bigger one that match. These genuinely look so high end. I love the bubble detail that you have on the dark brown wood. It just kind of adds texture to your space, and you can actually fill these, of course, with your own family photos for a personalized touch. I also got this little accent piece. This is going to make a great purse bowl on your entryway table, or even just a decorative piece filled with potpourri. I love the unique shape of this one. It is asymmetrical and it's just really wavy, and it is actually in ceramic, which to me just makes it feel a little bit more expensive versus a plastic bowl. Same thing with this vase here, because it is actually a ceramic vase. It just feels a lot more luxurious, and this color is going to match with a lot of the other things that I got. This one also kind of has like a wavy detail at the top, and then I got these stems that I definitely need to trim down, but once I trim them, I think they're going to go perfectly inside of this vase. I love the two colors together. Speaking of things that look high end, I also got this coaster set, and I was so impressed with this piece when I opened it. These are marble coasters, and they're all kind of unique, which definitely adds to the expensive feel, in my opinion. Coasters are one of those like annoying things that you kind of have to have out in your house if you don't want to ruin your furniture. So if you already have to have them out, why not make them look pretty? And these are definitely going to do that, but they're still neutral. So they're pretty much going to match with any decor. We have another great decorative bowl. This one is in the same dark brown color. Clearly that is what I was gravitating towards this year. I got a few pieces in this color last year, so I'm just kind of like adding to my collection to completely go that route. This one is a little bit smaller, but I think it would be great on, again, an entryway table, on a mantle, something like that. This also looks very expensive to me because it's not super symmetrical. It looks like a real natural wood, so I very much so appreciate that. We have a little gold trinket box that's going to look great on top of a stack of books, or just mixed into your other decor sitting on a bookshelf. And I love that this one incorporates a little bit of gold. And then lastly, for home decor, we have two of these little icon glasses. So these are actually real glass, and they just have the little ghosts all over them. These are so precious for Halloween. And I really like the texture of these glasses. They kind of have those little dots that look like water droplets or something. I don't know, you guys can tell me what that's called, but I don't know, I like it. Really quickly, in the home category, I have some smell good items. I did purchase a little hand soap from Dove. This one is cinnamon pumpkin pie. I'm not sure if this is new for this year or if it's like old from last year, but it smells so good. The Dove hand soaps are amazing. You have to check them out. I have their lemon one, and then the chai one is also really good. And then I did grab two of these Olay body washes. I think these are the new scents for fall, so I just kind of wanted to try them out, although they are huge, so I definitely don't need both of these. This one is Pistachio Bliss. It is limited edition, and I will say this is not at all what I was expecting, although I probably should have guessed based on this here picture, but it's definitely that Dubai chocolate kind of scent. So if you love a really rich, sweet, chocolatey pistachio, this is perfect for you. I will say the chocolate's not overwhelming, but I was more so expecting like a fresh pistachio. I don't know why. Or at least just like a warm and nutty pistachio, but it's more so warm and chocolatey. And then we have the Cozy Caramel, which is super predictable. It literally just smells like a caramel hard candy. And then I also wanted to try out these Unstoppable Laundry Scent Boosters. I believe this is the same brand that came out with the floral collection in the spring, and I really loved those. So I wanted to try their new scents, and I love that they came out with these little sample sizes. So I did get all three of the samples samples, and I do have a favorite. My favorite is definitely this one, number 15. The top note is sandalwood, middle note red fruit, and base note cinnamic. It smells so good. It's like the perfect combination of fruit and cinnamon and cologne. Like, it's the perfect fall laundry scent booster. Absolutely obsessed with it. So much so that I went back and purchased this one in the full size. As for the other two, we have number 26. The top note is rose, middle note honey, and base note oak moss. This one is also really good. I would definitely consider purchasing this in a full size. This one has a more manly kind of musky cologne scent, but it's not overwhelming, and because of the honey and rose, it kind of balances out. And then we have number 6, which is probably my least favorite. The top note is clove, which I typically do not like. Middle note leather, and base note ebony wood. I just don't like it. I really just don't like it. It's just not my favorite. I just really don't like the smell of cloves. But if you like a really manly kind of strong clove scent, then maybe you'll like this one. And that is it for our home category. And the last thing that I wanted to share are just some of the clothes that I got for Ella. Let me tell you, Walmart has the cutest kids clothes, and they also have the best prices. I pretty much did all of her back to school shopping at Walmart because you just cannot beat it. Especially this brand, Modern Moments. It is so good. They make clothes for girls or boys. Both of them are equally cute. And I just fell in love with this little set here. It's a little sweater with the collar, and then it does have a matching skirt with the little bows all over. We have another great set from this brand. This one is a sweatshirt and a pair of pants, and this one just has the cute horses all over. We have a simple brown sweater that has the floral appliques over here. This is so stretchy and soft. I could not get over it. Like, I need this in my size. The next few pieces are from Wonder Nation. This one is just a really simple sweater with the bow detail in the middle. She's gonna be wearing this all fall and winter long, even into Christmas. This is gonna be so cute. And I did get a couple of skirts I could pair with this. This one is a little suede skirt. So it does have shorts underneath built in, which I really appreciate. And then I also got her this little skirt with the hearts here. Absolutely fell in love with this next outfit because of the leopard pumpkin. I love leopard. I love pumpkins. Put them together and you have my heart. And then I also like how this one looks layered, but it's not. So you have this little white ruffle underneath, and then you do have the matching leopard flare leggings. Speaking of leopard, I also got this little leopard denim jacket. This one has a little bit of stretch, so it's still gonna be really comfortable, and the sleeves are kind of like a barrel sleeve. Very trendy, but still wearable. And then they even had matching pants. These are a barrel leg style, but they're kind of subtle. It's nothing too crazy, but this is going to be such a fun little outfit. Then we have this little dress for a pop of color. You have the purple t-shirt underneath, and then the teal dress over top. Ella loves a dress, so this was one of her favorites. And then we have a little matching tracksuit. I love the pink, and again, the material of this one is so good. Very soft and stretchy. This is a zip-up jacket. You do have pockets here. Of course, you have a hood, and I loved the varsity stripes down the sleeves and the little bow detail on the shoulder. And then you do have a pair of matching pants. These also have the varsity stripes down the side. You have pockets, and you have the bow detail on the bottom of the pants. And these pants are kind of similar. They are another varsity track style pant, and these are just a normal like fleece sweatpant material, whereas the other one was like a scuba knit material. But these actually have the little bows on the front of the pants, so love that. And I got these in navy because I purchased these little navy combat boots on the Walmart website. I just think those are so adorable with the velvet laces, and they're a little bit shiny. Navy blue is a huge trend right now too, so I think this is gonna be such a cute outfit. And then I did get her one more pair of shoes. These are just a simple pair of white sneakers from Avia. I don't know why. I feel like I cannot pronounce that lately. I don't know if it's Avia or Avia. I like use both of them interchangeably. But anyways, these are a really cute pair of sneakers. She has multiple pairs of the Avia sneakers. They're just the best, and toddlers are gonna ruin their sneakers no matter what, so you might as well get an affordable option. But yeah, that is everything for today's video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please, please, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. I have many more Walmart videos coming very soon. Walmart just stays crushing it. So I'm always covering their home decor, their fashion, their kid stuff, you name it, I'm covering it. So be sure you don't miss out on any of that. You can also follow me over on Instagram and you can catch up with me over there. But thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. I love you so, so much. Always appreciate appreciate your support, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.